Oh, crap. We started. Oh, I don't recognize this music either. Welcome in, chat. Oh, it's the Hollow Knight lo-fi beats. I never played Hollow Knight. Ugh. Welcome in, chat. Ooh, I'm hungover. That explains the late start today. I'm not even gonna lie. I just needed a lot of sleep. I puked a lot yesterday. But I made it to the toilet. That's what matters. Oh, there's Bear Tick and Ed. We're gonna leave them up for a bit. I think they're fun. I'm gonna get a shiny hunting hat on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Oh, we got another short stream for you. I'm able to go until put up a camel pic. No, we're done. Done talking about it. Camera up is obviously a cow. Nothing else needs to be discussed about it. But yeah, we're gonna leave Ed and Bear Tick up there because they're just funny. They're the personality hires of my overlay. They don't really contribute anything, but god damn it, they're funny. Loser mentality. Get out of the trash. Get out of the. You get out of the trash. I woke up today and my face was so swollen from puking in the middle of the night. But we are here. You get out of the trash. I'm not thinking very straight today. That's no funny quick one-liners today. It's all shiny hunting today. It's all we got going. We do have Dr. Pepper. We do have unknowns to hunt. It's gonna be a very simple stream. I'm gonna go until see, it doesn't work when we're on the main menu. Welcome in, Sly Weasel. Alright, sorry, I'm getting all the games ready here, and then we will get going. But yeah, welcome in Stacks, welcome in Chopin, welcome in Sly Weasel. It's a fun one today. It's a fun, quick, unknown hunt. Nothing special. We're just gonna see how many we can get done in There it is. There it is. Alright, what game is super loud right now? It's gotta be the BS's. See, that one's a combination of wet and dry. Alright. I think we're in position. Sly Weasel, thank you for the hydrate. I really need it today. I did wake up at 8 in the morning to immediately take 2 ibuprofen, down it with some water, and be like, alright, it's gonna suck for now, but when I wake up, it's all gonna be better. And it was. And then I got food in me, and then Quinn showed up at the house. And it was good. I pretty much vibed for an hour Because I really didn't want to rush into, like, getting stream set up today. I was just kind of like, you know what? Quinn's here. We're not even going to try to rush into this. We're just going to, like, settle in, grab some food. By the time we're done and ready to go. Yeah, Quinn's in town. Quinn is visiting his dad for his birthday. And he was in the process of doing some, like, law school visits. So he is on campus right now at Tea House, I think, with his dad. He flies out tomorrow morning, though. So you should hit him up, see what he's doing this evening. Yeah, I came downstairs today and I looked to my left and it's like, oh, hey Quinn. Yeah, Quinn and Sam the Swan are both in town this week. I was shocked to see it. Alright, let's see. Do I have everything set up the way I want it? I can close Discord. Yeah, I forgot why Swan's in town. He is at a KHK event, and he is in town until Sunday. Yes, he's in town until Sunday. I have potentially convinced him to visit my job, my bar job on Friday. Tonight, literally. Alright. Let's get started. Why am I not on a bike? Why did the one on the bike not get it? Alright. Glalie. I want a Glalie. Alright, let's see. So first off, I don't know why I'm not on a bike there. Second, Dr. Pepper. And third, I think... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to set up. Everything feels good. You are seeing the fan in the background of some of the games. I do apologize about that. That will not be a problem in like 2 hours as it gets darker out. Oh, my eyes are not prepared to look at unknowns today. It's okay, we'll adjust. How is everybody's Friday? Happy Friday for those celebrating. Any big weekend plans for folks? I'm pretty much just working this weekend, and I'm very excited to work. That timing? I'm gonna sit in my home and probably stream Outer Wilds. I don't know, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I've heard something about that game. I heard it's pretty good. I heard it's pretty fun when you play with a friend. But for real, I have been thinking about Outer Wilds all week. Very excited for that. When I did the Poke-Catch, it ran right after. Oh, gotcha. There's a way that you can time it. Where if you have a timer ball and you wait the 90 seconds and you throw the timer ball at like the last second, you get the 90% chance for it to catch. This is like the best odds in the game for a ball. The trick is you have to time it right. I don't really have a scope for how many encounters I want to do today either. I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go until about 7:30, and then I'm hoping that's when I'll try to wrap up, start to get ready for work. Honestly, if we get a shiny somewhere in the middle, I might even just call it after that. And I'm probably just gonna be chilling. I was supposed to work, but we were supposed to get a lot of snow. Ah, true. Snow can definitely put a hamper on things. Plus, like, it's impossible to drive anywhere if you don't have plows, like, easily accessible. I have 3 out of 6 of the Minecraft meal collectibles. Hell yeah. Have you gone to McDonald's to get them? Or have you, like, acquired... Oh, okay, so you've gotten them from the meals. No repeats is very impressive. So, I saw the first 2. You got the Hamburglar Zombie, and then you got the Wingsuit Duck. There is a French fry one, a burger one, and you got Grimace. Okay, so you got all the characters done. So you've got to get the square burger, you've got to get the fries, and then you've got to get whatever the ball thing is. I don't know what it is. Is it the nether sauce or whatever it is? Also, how is the nether sauce? It's a soda potion thing, a fry helmet, and a square Big Mac. Okay, gotcha. The square Big Mac is very funny. Flint and steel. The nether sauce is low-key actually spicy. Hell yeah. We have a bunch here. I'll save one for you. I mean, I can probably find an excuse to go get the Minecraft meal. I'll find a reason to get it. Mainly because, like, if the Minecraft sauce or the nether sauce comes in, like, the packets, that's just a collectible item. It's a one-time collectible sauce that will never be released again. But, like, once the thing is done, the nether sauce is gonna no longer be available, right? It's like the Szechuan sauce. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed the Minecraft meals. I hope you get the remaining 3. If I get one of the ones you're missing, I will happily trade you for a duplicate. I might be going with my friend Kevin tonight. We'll see. I will be working. So unless you want to stop by my work tonight, I will see you on Sunday. Five Guys might be the move instead. Ooh. You're paying basically like $20 for a meal, but you're getting $20 worth of food. So it's like, are you really getting scammed? Is it really too expensive? I just wish Five Guys had anything but the Coca-Cola Freestyles. I think the Coca-Cola Freestyles are the worst soda abominations ever. They try to, like, make this whole thing of, like, oh, you can have all these different flavors of Coke. Oh my gosh. It's so great. I love having all these different... I can have a vanilla Coke. Meanwhile, the base flavors absolutely suck. There's no charm to it, man. It's lifeless. It's soulless. Nobody wants your vanilla Mr. Pibb, dude. Like, just give me the base Pibb. That's why I hate the movie theaters are doing that. But, like, movie theaters really don't have a choice. Like, I feel like they signed those freestyle deals way long ago, and they're on, like, 20-year contracts for those. And they're never going to go back from them. It's the one reason I would stop getting sodas at the movie theater. But a soda at a movie, those two go together too well to pass up. Here we go, bumped. I'm gonna pull these forward though. Game's over slightly. I started at 3,000 today. is a new song. A Wild Lurantis. Alright, we got our first 300 in. Man, that felt like super long to get there, but we did it. We did it. This would be a hell of a day to find a shiny, because I am not prepared for one. It's a breeze out here. You're gonna have like any shiny found today is gonna have like the most delayed reaction, where I'm just gonna be like, oh, shiny, you know, like that's what it's gonna be. This would be a hell of a day to find the Q. Just saying. I actually don't know how I'd react if we found the Q today. It would probably be the worst reaction, because it would just be me being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I didn't charge any of my games last night, so, I mean, there's a good chance we could run out of battery on any of these. So I'm just prepared for that. But, like, considering that we did, like, 3 hours yesterday, and we're only doing probably only 3 hours today, I think that's enough to cover all the systems. Like, a whole battery life. We got an ad starting soon. We got a wild Cubone. We got a wild Cubone. I'm gonna see if like sitting back a little bit helps. Nice catch, nice catch. welcome in. Level up, Oreo. Shine like Wurmples. Level up like Garchomps. Level uppers go. Shine like Wurmples. Level up like Garchomps. Level uppers go. Shiny praying for that unknown. Oh my gosh, I just saw the raid come in. Yeah, my mind's a little slow today. Thank you so much for the raid. Or is it Oreo? Is that or Ori? Level up Ori. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, welcome in, folks. I saw your phase clip in the Pika clan. Oh hell yeah! Thank you so much for the raid. Oreo? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I love checking out Cool Pikachu's channel. I raided them one night and stuck around for a bit, so I was happy to kind of check out their progress so far. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you streaming today, Oreo? What's your if you're shiny hunting, what is your current hunt? For those who are new, here, let me do these 6 and then let me grab let me give you a shout out real quick. Was doing some Chikorita in Heart Gold, Dunsparce, Rock Smash, and Soul Silver, and Whismur in Omega Shiny Badge Quest. Very cool. I got Trico and Omega Ruby finally, 14,500. Yikes. That's a long one. Well, congratulations on getting that. Sounds like you got a lot of hunts taking up your time now. That's awesome. It's good to keep yourself occupied. For those who are raiding from Oreo's channel, my name is... and those are our random beeps. Chopin, we've located your random beeps. Wow, perfect timing on those. We have it so that you can redeem random beeps to go off at any point during the stream, so those finally happened. And really just at the perfect time, too. Anyways, folks, for those who are raiding in, my name is Ben, also WP Beartick. I am taking on this insane challenge of trying to get all 28 unknowns at the same... 28 unknowns at full odds across generations 3 and 4. That scared me. I thought I pressed the wrong button. No. That is... They are purposely very loud. Best beeps on Twitch, never forget. I used to do RNG manipulation, so I've just recycled the Eon timer that you use to, like, time your encounters correctly. So we just have recycled that into something that can be redeemed. But we are hunting for unknowns at full odds across 2 generations. So far, we have 26 out of 28 unknown. We just need the G and the Q, and then we're done with the challenge. So that's where we're at so far. Let me go ahead and get a shout out for Oreo real quick. Level up Ori0. There we go. There we go. Yes, folks who are watching my channel, definitely go pass Oreo a follow if you can. We always support other old gen shiny hunters if we can. And I'm only missing Emerald and Black. I am new to... Oh, sorry, I missed the first one. I'm new to finally streaming Pokemon because I never had the hardware, and now that I locked in so hard, I have 4 original DS with capture cards and 1 3DS XL with capture card. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm not even that far. I have not even gotten around to doing any capture carded DSs. But I feel like I'm going to have to at some point in the future. It's super cool that you've, like, gone all in on it, though. So I'm glad you got the hardware to finally be able to stream it. And I'm only missing Emerald and Black. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, of course. Thank you again for the raid. We're just going to be chilling here. Oreo, if you do need to raid and run, by all means, feel free to do so. We're just going to keep hunting for unknowns here. But you're welcome to hang out if you'd like. We're just going to keep rocking it and trying to get as many encounters as we can get for the next, like, 2 hours before I need to leave for work. So we're just going to be vibing. We started at 3,000 tonight. So we've done almost 600 encounters today. We haven't even been streaming for an hour yet, so I guess that's not terrible. I am moving pretty slow today. I went out last evening, and I'm dealing with a little bit of a hangover, but that's okay, because it's the only day of the week that I drink. Yeah, I'll get up for a bit, but I got you on my phone now. Sounds good. I appreciate the lurking, appreciate the hanging out. And folks, if anybody has any questions about the hunt or about the channel in general, feel free to voice off in the chat. I will be always keeping my eye on chat today if I can possibly do so. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, and we're just gonna keep on rocking with these unknowns. Yeah, I've always wanted to get a capture carded DS at some point. I just always thought they were so expensive. So I don't even know, like, I don't even have a scope for what, like, a price range would be for it. But it's something that I've been looking into, and I think if I get at least one, then I can do some Ribbon Master challenge work, which is something that, another project that I've had kind of in the backdrop, but I've been waiting to do until we finish the unknowns. So, I thought so too, but I paid $250. Yeah, see, $250, like, that's pretty pricey for me at the moment. I'm happy to, like, get, I'm happy to just get, like, another GameCube, and that be about it for my setup. So $250 feels like a lot, and especially if I want to save up money for a Switch too. I think it's just a little too far out of my price range right now. But it's something that I want to get in the future at some point. But I gotta find the right price and the right timing for me to actually get one. What else have I hunted? Let's see. Gosh, it's really been just the unknowns for the most part. I like to take part in Safari Week. So whenever Safari Week comes up every June, I like to participate there. This upcoming Safari Week, I even plan on hunting for the 1% Dragonair. So we're going to be doing like a whole fishing themed stream during that week. So I'm looking forward to that. But aside from that, I hunt for the roaming Suicune, so we've actually got like a whole setup for that. Oh, he even gave me Japanese Diamond because one of the screens was messed up and he didn't catch it, so we replaced the entire bottom screen for free and I got a game out of it. Oh my gosh, that's super nice. Huh, alright, well I'll have to see if you whisper me the link to that guy, because I'm interested in, like, at least, like, keeping an eye on prices for those capture carded DSs. If you, like, whisper me a link to that, I'm happy to look into that. I will finally be able to participate in Safari Week. Oh, awesome. I love Safari Week. It's one of the, like, the first themed weeks of shiny hunting that has ever occurred. Oh, sorry, I keep bumping the keyboard desk. Yeah, I'm excited to participate in it this year. I only did, like, 2 days out of it last year because I was really busy. Yeah, I got his info. He's always posting. I told him I tell everyone about him so fast it's sending everything. Sending in everything. Very cool. Alright, cool. I will definitely be looking into that then if you are able to get me a link. But yeah, Safari Week. Very excited for that. The other thing that I take part in is Roamer Week. So every February, there's a week in February that is dedicated to hunting for roamers. And that's just the legendary Pokemon that spawn, and you have to find them and see if they're shiny, and if they're not shiny, then you have to reset your game. So I hunt for roaming Suicune. That's like been the hunt that I've been doing longer than the unknown hunt. I started this back in like 2020 and have just been doing this whenever I had the free time to do so. So that's the other hunt that I do. You can actually redeem a roaming Suicune attempt for 1,500 channel points. Thank you, thank you. I've started getting better at the overlay setups. So like, the unknown one is pretty unique. It doesn't really look like any of the other ones that I do, but like, I essentially use just kind of the same layout, you're gonna see it here. So like I've got, this is my full frame. Oh, ignore the bear tick and the Ed. That's from earlier. Okay. So here, I'll fill y'all in. So we were talking about like the proportions of Beartick and how like he's like all torso, no legs, very similar to Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. So then I did a side by side to compare, and like if you look at it, they're basically the same proportions. Yes, it is Ed. It's dark in here, Double D. But I basically use this overlay as like a skeleton for everything. So like, actually that one's pretty different. But like, I've got that one for showdown battling. But I pretty much use the same skin. Oh, that's RNG. We don't talk about RNG. I was hunting for these for a while, but I had to advance past them. My mom took away my stairs because I am grounded. That's funny. What a good reference. But I basically use the same skin for everything. This is the exercise cam. You can redeem like push-ups and stuff, and I'll do them. But you can kind of see how they're all pretty similar. And I pretty much use the same layout for everything. I use the same border. That's how I would sum it up. My mom took away my stairs because I am grounded. Oh, what a great show. Oh, man. I have not thought about Ed, Edd n Eddy in a really long time. And that coming up on stream yesterday was... It was very nice. It was very nice to think about Ed, Edd n Eddy again. My favorite one is the Halloween episode where Ed watches like monster movies for 24 hours straight, and then he dresses up like Luthor and terrorizes all of the costumed kids who are dressed like monsters. And Double D is dressed up as the bubonic plague. And Johnny sees him and he's like, "Hey, what's Double D supposed to be? Throw up?" The best line from that episode, though, is Luthor about to, like, attack somebody. And he's like, "I will malice you with a shoehorn." Which is just an amazing image, because I know exactly what a shoehorn looks like. And he's gonna malice somebody with it. No! Chopin, we're not starting. Okay. Before we even get any further on this. Oreo, when you think of a cow Pokemon, what is the first Pokemon that comes to mind? I'm gonna snooze the upcoming ad because we have to get this answered. When you think of a cow Pokemon, okay, Miltank, right? Miltank is the first one you think of. If you had to think of a second Pokemon that is a cow Pokemon, what is the second one? What is the second next thing you think of? Now, there's an obvious pick that I think is understandable why people would pick it, but what is the second cow Pokemon that you think of? I'm not going any further on this hunt until we answer this question. So I have a theory. Most people, and what Chopin answered, which I think is a very understandable answer, is people would just say Tauros. Right, Tauros. Okay. Tauros makes sense because it is technically a cow. It is in the same egg line as Miltank. So like they both can produce the same heirs of each other. I think the Pokemon Camerupt, although it is supposed to be based around a camel, I think Camerupt imbues the idea of a cow more than Tauros. Like, okay. No, Chopin, no. We have new people here. Okay. So, here we have Camerupt, right? Tauros looks more... don't get me wrong, Tauros is technically a cow. It is a male cow. It is a bull. So, I understand that. I think Camerupt... You're saying get the pics out? You started this, Chopin. You started this. Cam makes sense as a cow, right? Look at this. Look at this thing. I'm going to bring up the Highland cow. Do those not look similar? And yeah, you're probably saying, well, Camerupt is got 2 humps on its back. Well, okay, yes, that is the one quality. Thank you. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you so much for showing up in chat today. You are the best. Thank you so much. Let's compare it to an actual camel, all right? You got a camel here, and you're thinking like, oh, yeah, well, it's got the hump, right? It's got the hooves. Well, the cow's got hooves, and it's got 1 hump. It doesn't have 2. It's got 1 hump. I swear to God, I'm going to time you out, new guy. You will not be doing anything of the sort, Chopin. Look at this thing. It's got long legs. It's got a long neck. Camerupt has stubby legs. It's got no neck. And it's got 2 humps. That's it. You come into my chat, not mine. Talk about my camel, not mine. But look at this thing. Look. They've basically got the same face. Look at the faces. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you so much. I feel so heard. I feel so validated. You have made my day. You have cured my hangover. I will set this place ablaze. You're wrong. Camerupt has a cow face, and Tauros I never saw of a cow because it's a bull! It's a bull. It is more bull than cow, even though that is technically a cow. It is more bull than cow, and therefore, I believe Camerupt is more cow than Tauros is cow. I think that's valid. My roommates are like, he's on it about the Camerupt thing again. Why does he keep yelling about Camerupt? And I'm going to have to write an apology to my roommates tomorrow for that reason. Anyways. Glad we got that solved. Bro talking speed stats. Show me a turtle with the Panzer upgrade right now and I'll say it's a cow. We're not talking about the other Pokemon. We're not talking about Venusaur and his flower. We're not talking about Blastoise and his cannons. We just accept those. Those are accepted qualities. All I'm saying is that Camerupt is more cow than camel. And you cannot get me on this. The lowest percentage of cow that I would accept on Camerupt is 45%. That is the lowest I would go. I think it is at least 75% cow. 25% camel. Chopin thinks Camerupt is only 20% cow. Less than 20% cow. No long neck means it's more cow than camel. Vaughn, I don't know who you are, but I love you. And thank you for voicing your opinion on this. You are so right. My Blastoise plushie staring at the screen like, "What you say about me?" with his crooked nose. I love when the plushes have, like, wrong proportions or, like, a crooked, like, quality on them. That's my favorite thing. VOD Sods, you've come in at the worst time. I really don't have time for a 3v1. Sorry, first time here. Had to get into the debate. You came in at the perfect time, Vaughn. Thank you so much. Alright. Argument is over. Argument is won. We can go back to hunting unknowns now. Amazing. Pan is losing it. I had to take him on 1v1 yesterday. It sucked. It sucked. Feels like the liberation of France right now. Holy cow. When you get to my stream tomorrow, I'm gonna burn 15 full minutes yelling at you about camels. Dog, we're not gonna be able to finish the game on Saturday. We're not gonna be able to finish the DLC. For those who are not aware, I am going to pitch what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will not be streaming. I will be on Chopin's channel. If you are a fan of... Oh, I have a text reminder. Oh, okay, now the ad is starting to. Okay, before the ad starts, I want to pitch. I'm going to be live on Chopin's channel tomorrow. We're going to be playing the Outer Wilds DLC, if you're familiar with the games. Definitely check it out if you played them. If you haven't played them, I'm going to give a spoiler warning, just because the game is very sensitive to the fact that, like, once you know information about the game, it changes how you play the game. Yeah, okay. Ad started. Yes, so here, I'm gonna just do a quick shout out while we're in the ad. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. Aside from all camel and cow opinions, definitely check out Chopin's channel if you get the chance. Plays Minecraft, plays Baldur's Gate 3, plays Outer Wilds in like a insert new game during the week kind of thing. So definitely check out his channel when you get the chance. I will just make that pitch to the people who are currently present. Alright, I already have like 3 Ninjesks, so I'm not going to catch this one. My opinions are great, how dare you, but also heart deep. If we get a shiny unknown today, it's going to be Cold Camerupt. Because that big pause we just did in the middle is going to influence what shiny we get, if we get a shiny today. You mean the famously camel-based Pokemon? Yes, it is based on a camel. I'm just saying that it imbues more cow qualities. I'm not saying that it doesn't look... it doesn't not look like a camel. I'm saying that it is more cow than camel. I think we agree on opposite spectrums here that, like, yes, Camerupt is partly cow or partly camel. Yeah, he's mentally in a different timeline. Look, dog. Look, dog. We both agree that it's a mix of camel and cow. What form is Deoxys in your world? That's actually a good question. I would say Deoxys is probably a defense form in my world. He's just like a round rubbery boy. He's a round rubbery boy that likes to click recover. A great question said by a guy who hasn't gone to find his world's Deoxys. Shut up! Get out of the trash! Well, I'm trying to think, because the Deoxys event is not, I would have to unlock the Deoxys event and get, like, the right item to actually hunt it in Fire Red or Leaf Green. I think in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it actually does come in the Deoxys defense form. You get out of the trash. I can't think of insult lines. My brain ain't braining today, dude. It ain't braining today, which is why I'm hunting for unknowns. I just have to move my fingers and the letters appear. Ooh, double Qs. Double Fs. I was talking with somebody last night about like what unknown can appear in the current chamber that I'm hunting in. And I was like, yeah, the letters that appear are T, Y, G, and F. And somebody was immediately like, oh, thank you, Game Freak. And I'm like, you're right. That is what it is. Thank you, Game Freak. I did not include K, because K is a 2% encounter rate, and it hardly ever shows up. But I want to make a Softy Boy meme with that as the text. I think it would work. What's a Softy Boy meme? Is that an Easter egg? Did they do that on purpose? Well, considering that I didn't say the letter K was in the chamber, it made it a lot easier. But yeah, we'll go with that. Thank you, Game Freak. Or you say it like how people said thanks, Obama. And you say like, thank you, Game Freak. Soft E-Boy? Soft E-Boy meme? I've never seen this format. What is this? Two moods. Soft E-Boy in desperate need of love. Come back to bed. Dale Earnhardt. Okay, I get the format. It makes sense. Soft E-Boy in desperate need of love. Manic the Hedgehog. Thank you for the ban. Thanks for coming in and dropping in some sweet text. Careless popsicle. Tiquide. I love my mods. I love my mods. They're doing so great. Because those guys just don't appear. They don't appear in my dual stream chat. And I don't like it. Yeah, folks, get your shiny rolls in. You get one every half hour. Wait, Oreo, do I follow you? Let me... Hang on. I don't think I follow you. Let's fix that. I don't follow you. Okay. Covered. Taken care of. Your mods know what a camel is, and that is important because you sure don't. Put that on a greeting card. I don't know what it was, but that read like a greeting card. Okay, so we've been going for like an hour 20 so far. Going for an hour 20. We've done less than 1,000, which is not ideal. But again, we had valid reasons for stopping. We're probably gonna get another like 1,800 in if I had to guess. So we'll probably end at like 14 or 4,800. Sorry. If we could get to 5,100, I'd be happy. Yeah, we'll aim for 5,100. That'll be my quest today. I don't think I need to take a break anymore. I usually have to take a break somewhere at the halfway point, but the camera-upped controversy was my break from not hunting, so I should be good. I might still need to go downstairs to grab some kombucha to cleanse the system. A kombucha is just an oil change for the body. Life can always find ways of bringing me down. And then I remember that I have a Dr. Pepper by my side. And it all gets better. Sam the Swan, thank you for the push-ups. Let's take care of those right now. Hope your workday's going well, champ. I got that text scheduled to go off every I have a calendar notification telling me to text Swan at that time. So that is the plan going forward. Oh, all right. Let's do this. It's not, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, my neck. Ow. Ooh. Champ. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Hungover push-ups hit different. You heard it here first, chat. Excuse me. Okay. Ripped out 10 in solidarity? Hell yeah. 10 push-ups during the workday? Sounds like it was a productive workday, because you're getting work in. Dude, imagine getting paid to work out. That'd be great. That's how we use the defense budget. The U.S. defense budget. We just pay people to get in shape. We just pay people to go to the gym. Nobody's gonna invade us if we're all fucking jacked. I want to get a stimulus check for stimulating my muscles, dude. That's what I should be getting paid to do. Get money for the government for getting absolutely shredded. That'd be the life. What a fucked up day. Swan and the terrible, no good, fucked up day. How did the launch go, Swan? It didn't scrub because of weather conditions? Damn. Dog, you're Amazon, just eliminate the weather. It's like that Geoforce movie. You have the money, just remove the weather. It's easy. Just play God for a sec, okay? Come on. Dog, this has to be like one of my least productive streams. I haven't even gotten to 1,000 yet. Oh, this really would just be the oddest day to find a shiny. It'd be great if we did, but it'd be a very weird day to find one. And it's also going to be like one of the most unique reactions. Because it's just going to be being like, oh, a shiny! Wow! I'm too tired. I'm too tired to react to a shiny right now. But if we get one, I will still be happy. I'll be very happy to find a shiny. We got an ad starting soon. I need to relax my neck for a sec. Oh. Okay. We're approaching half odds here. 4,096. A wild mime. I don't know if I have Mime Junior. Let me see. Does that command not work here? Alright, according to that, I should just use a repeat button. You see, I think that worked because I have a Mime Junior, and that's why the Pokecheck didn't work. Because it should only show if I haven't caught a Pokemon. Go off. Right, we have made it past half odds, and we've also done... We'll have done 1,100 encounters, which I think is pretty neat. So theoretically, we just need to do another 1,000, and we will be done. Theoretically. And if time permits, I would even go to like 5,400 if we could. But I will not push it. We'll get to 5,100 at least. Ooh, Pokedex. Hell yeah. What's mine at? I'm actually very curious of this. Whoa, halfway there, baby. It's really that easy? No, it's not. It takes just a lot of streaming and a lot of time to do that. It's weird. I'm actually probably going to get to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm only going to be looking for a specific Pokemon. Otherwise, it's just going to be repeat balls. And if I could buy repeat balls, that would be amazing. I just don't think I can. I can only get them from Poke Dailies or missions. But I have a ton of them, so that helps. There's always just the Ultra Ball, though. The Ultra Ball will always be best. I think we'll go over 10,000 on this phase. That's what I think will end up happening. We've gotten too many on Leaf Green that it's gonna need time to recharge. And plus, I can't get another shiny until we get one on the DSs. That's just how the patterns have been lately. So Pearl is due. Pearl is due for a shiny. Soul Silver is due for a shiny. Fire Red is very due for a shiny, but again, it's running on very bad odds, so I cannot blame it. So I gotta find a way to do 42,000 encounters in the next 2 weeks. Right? Because we're mid-April right now. I'm gonna have to up my numbers. Otherwise, I'm not gonna hit 350k before the end of April. We'll still stream a bit in May, I think. My schedule doesn't really start getting busy until... well, I mean the start of May is going to be busy, but my schedule is going to get very busy in May. And then once I do have those free days, it's going to be a debate of whether or not I actually have time to if I actually like have the time and the will to stream on my off days. Officially passed 308,000. That's pretty cool. I theoretically should be at 310,000 by the end of this week, but it will not be happening because I work pretty much all day tomorrow. And I will not be streaming on Sunday, which is actually the start of next week. Quillfish. Okay, so I don't even know if I have a quillfish, but I want to test this out. So we're going to do poke a check. Now this is where it should say that I don't have quillfish, right? Let me check. We'll go to my channel. We'll go to my extension. I'm going to search for quillfish. Oh, I do have quillfish. Okay, never mind. That's why it didn't appear. Wait, I actually have a really good one. How good is my overquill? My overquill is actually pretty good. It's got crunch. Pretty much only needs that, doesn't it? I preferred to have a good poison move, but alas. Yeah, its attack is way better. Okay. It means I will not catch the quillfish because I already have it. Which is awesome. I didn't even know I had one. Okay, sorry, let's keep going. Nice catch, nice catch. Oh, all right. This is our last chance to find 6 shinies in 1 week, which I can't remember the last time we did that, or if we've ever done it. but it'd be very cool. I think I have to start planning for Safari Week. And the thing that's been running in the back of my head in preparation for it is... So my plan is to hunt on the Game Boys. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to have them on... I'm going to have the GameCube on, right? I'm going to have the two GameCubes. And if I use the GBA to GameCube cords and connect them to my Game Boys, I should be able to operate the games as controllers. So then what I would do is I would essentially just have the two games down here, and I would just be operating them, and I'd be able to sit back in my chair like this. And then every time one of them appears, I'm planning on having like one of those mini like number keypads where it's just the number portion of your keyboard but on like a single thing, and I would just have it down here in between the two games so that if I got a shiny or if I got a encounter on the left game, I would just like hit it with my thumb, and then I would hit a different button with my other thumb if I got it on the right side. And that would be like the perfect system. The problem I think I'm going to run into is that I don't think my keypad is able to go all the way from here all the way to the back of my PC. So like that's been the thing that is like bothering me the most about it, is that, oh, I don't know how easy that's going to work. But at the same time, like, I feel like there is something that exists that it's almost like a USB extension cord. Like, that has to exist, right? Part of me thinks that's real. Right? USB extension cable? Yeah, okay, it does exist. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, that's a 6-inch extension. I need, like... These things are, like, dirt cheap, too. Okay. Alright. That works. So I essentially have to get that, and I have to get a GameCube. And then I have to make sure that the keypad actually works for what I want to do. Which reminds me, I do need to check Facebook Marketplace to see what GameCubes are out there right now. Because I'm definitely in the market for one right now. But I will not do it while I am hunting. My obligation is to hunt right now. That is what we will continue to do. Yeah, I think we'll try to go to like 5,400 today. I feel like that's realistic. 5,100 is very, like, we will hit 5,100. But I think we can hit 5,400. I just have to be careful that I'm not, like, not giving myself enough time to cook before I go to work. Because I do need to do that. What I do need to do is I need to get rice cooking, like, a half hour before I end stream. That is one thing I need to do. But yeah, I'm excited for Safari Week, because not only do I need to, like, actually prep the hunt for that, I also need to get my fisherman's outfit. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I gotta pick out a... I gotta pick out a jacket, like a fisherman's jacket, vest, a fisherman's vest. I've already got the wide brim hat. And then I think I've got the sunglasses somewhere. I just have to find the right pair. We got an ad starting soon. Just a heads up. It's crazy how like quiet the stream has gotten compared to how loud it was during the camera up argument. Complete opposite decibels of volume. It's fun though. The stream wouldn't be possible if we were at that volume that entire time. But it also would be impossible to be quiet the entire time as well. There's too much going on up here for me to stay quiet the entire time. Ooh, a wild Zorua. Do I have that? I have to at this point. I feel like I've seen enough of these. Poke check. It looks like I do. I'll throw a Night Ball. I look in there and I have like 3 Zoruas. Alright, so I can probably delete the VOD from yesterday, since we didn't get a shiny on that one. But we have to keep like every VOD this week, because we found shinies on like 3 days. 3 days in a row. I'm gonna have to, at some point, clear off a ton of space on my computer. I've just got so many files on here. A lot of it's just images, like images for Photoshop purposes. That takes up most of the space, if I had to guess. Plus just the amount of like images that I've kept as a database on here is a lot. That one was just really quiet for whatever reason. Oh, we need to find a G. We're due for a G. We've seen too many Ys. Too many Ys at this point. We need to see a G soon. Just gotta get lucky. I'm really hoping Fire Red comes through for us and is just like, yeah, dog, it took us a while, but we got you a G. The Carbkaiser Fire Red file would go crazy if it was responsible for both the letter L and the letter G. We'd be like, yeah, dog, it takes us a while to find shinies, but like once we find them, they're unique. And I'm like, yes, you're so right, Fire Red number 2. You're so right. But if it gives me a letter Y, I'm gonna be upset. It's okay. We're gonna be hunting for Q on that slot in a bit. We just gotta find something, or we have to find a G. I hope we can get something on it though. Like if it ends up being a duplicate, it's fine. Because once we find something on it, we're gonna rotate it out for either our other Fire Red file, or we're going to rotate our Leaf Green in. So we're going to be doing like double Leaf Green for a sec. Once we hit 4,800, I'm going to step away to get rice cooking, and then I'm also going to grab my kombucha. So at most, I'll be away for like 10 minutes, maybe less. and then we'll be back. We'll continue. But we'll do that once we get to 4,800. Ugh. Alright, we're going to do another Poke check to see if I have a Fomantis. Because I think I might. I also don't know if I've ever, like, taken the time to catch one of these. So, Poke check. So, according to this, I have a Fomantis. I'm going to search to see if I have one. Oh yeah, I have 3 Fomantises. Do I have Lurantises? I do, I have multiple. Okay. I have no need to catch this then. Another way to like boost your Pokedex if you're interested in that stacks is doing your Wonder Trade every 5 hours. You get a free Wonder Trade every 5 hours. And you can just trade away duplicates of Pokemon that you have. And then in return, you can get something that, like, you don't have, you know? I would say about 100 of my Dex entries are responsible, are due to, like, Wonder Trades. I'm wondering if I've hit my cap for the payout. Because that should be coming up soon. I get my Twitch payout is the 12th of every month. So I'll have to check if I actually hit the cap for it. Maybe we'll run a few extra ads, why not? Make up for it. Nah, I won't do that. I don't even know how to do that. I'll have to check what, if I've hit the cap, though. It's something I can probably check. Alright, here's 4,800. Alright, 4,800 has been hit. I'm gonna step away for a quick sec, folks, to cook rice, grab my kombucha, and then I'll be back up here. So see y'all in a sec. I'll leave you with a Be Right Back and a JoJo Fi in the meantime. Alright, chat, we're back. Alright, let me see if I have this Nidorino real quick. I do not have it. I'm gonna catch it. Do I have time? Do I have time? No! 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 I'm out of Cypher Balls! I'm out of Cypher Balls! Okay, but that does confirm that it works. Oh, bless. Thank you. Okay. Okay, whew. We got another one down, chat. I need to create a command that automatically... Correct, I do not own balls. You do not own balls. No balls for you. I am officially out of Cypher Balls, though. That's crazy. I don't know how to get more of those either. Okay. You got it on another stream? Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I love that, like, you can do it on any stream. It's not like, you can't just do it on, like, Demon Rider's stream. I'm glad that it exists on other streams and that I can have it on my own stream as well. Because then I can see, like, all the ones that I caught on my stream, but then I can see the ones that I caught on other people's streams, too. So, it really is just kind of, like, the perfect time waster. It's just, like, it's fun. I don't know how else to describe it. Ugh. Sweet, sweet kombucha. Sweet, sweet pineapple peach. Ah, amazing. I don't really enjoy any other kombucha because the other ones are so bitter and, like, weird tasting and, like, have vegetables in them. And I'm like, I do not need vegetables in my kombucha. I need it to be sweet with pineapple and peach. That's all it needs to be. I think I had, like, the berry-flavored one. I can't remember what the exact combination was, but they're like, yeah, it's basically just blue and red flavor. And I'm like, alright, cool. And it was fun. I just like pineapple peach better. Oh, I haven't gotten rid of the Be Right Back. Whoops. Whoops. How could Mr. Streamer do this? Imagine I get a shiny while the Be Right Back is up. We would have instantly named it Be Right Back. Hey man, we're not operating on all cylinders today. I get a pass. Mr. Streamer, how could you do this to us? Gosh, a shiny today would be awesome. It's definitely not necessary. We don't need a shiny today. But a shiny today would be amazing. We're not trying to maintain a streak or anything, which is nice, so the pressure is really kind of off. Thank you for your flatulence, Chopin. Wrong. We need 7 shiny. 7 shinies today? We've only gotten 5 this week. They yearn for more. The chat yearns for more unknowns. I'm just a slave to the people. I'm slaving away on these unknowns. And all they ask for is more. Hurry up, then. If we get a shiny, like, right now, we're done. We're done with the stream for the week. Trying to determine how much longer I can go for, because it's now 7 p.m. Part of me wants to go till 7. I think I could go till 7:30. Honestly, I think I could do that. But I have to sign off like right away if I'm gonna do that. Welcome back, Sly Weasel. I'm here with my friend Kevin. Hello, Kevin. He hunts shinies? Kevin, what are you hunting for? What is... If you're not hunting for anything actively, what is the last thing you hunted for? He hasn't hunted in a long time. That's understandable. The modern games make shiny hunting, personally for me, not as fun. You do get to see more shinies, but like it's very easy to miss them because, you know, I'm colorblind. And they don't make the sparkle noise anymore. Which I'm hoping they bring back. Getting shiny Mareeps and Pearl. Oh wait, that's a sick hunt. Alright, so you go full odds then. You hear that, folks? Kevin's a full odds hunter. Love to hear that. I was hunting for Mareep in Soul Silver for a really long time, but I never got one. Well, I'll explain to Kevin what we're doing. We're hunting for all 28 forms of Unown at full odds across generations 3 and 4. We're using 6 systems to hunt for all of them. So we've got Fire Red and Leaf Green in the front row, Heart Gold and Soul Silver in the middle row, and Diamond and Pearl in the back row. We started this back in 2021, and we've been doing this for nearly 4 years now. It's about the crux of it. We only need 2 more letters. We need a G and a Q. If we get either of those, we technically complete the money bet portion of the hunt, which is covered because I've got 5 question marks, which if I got 5 of anything, I basically get a letter covered for free. So the bet would be over. However, I've requested to not receive the money until I win the whole thing. So I need to find all the letters before I will receive my money. But, I mean, if he has any questions about the hunt, feel free to ask them, Sly. But, yeah, aside from that, we hunt for roaming Suicune a little bit as well. We're going to be doing Safari Week in June, where we hunt specifically solely in the Safari Zone, where the Pokemon can run away from you. So that's going to be exciting. Yo, that's a low number. Look at that. Oh, a wild Larvesta? Hang on, do I have this? Officially past 5,000. Huzzah. I'm pretty sure I have a Larvesta. I do, okay. I'll still catch this, though. It's just a good one to have. If you get a good stat one, Volcarona is very good. So we'll very safely hit 5,100. I want to go a little bit longer though. I'm gonna try to go a little bit longer. I'll also see who's on and see if we can pass a raid to somebody, but we're gonna have to do the classic raid and run if we do that. Because I need all the time I can get to cook. Yeah, we're gonna finish like a little bit past, or like right at 7:30 is when we're expecting to finish. Which is honestly plenty of time for me, so not worried. But yeah, we're gonna push 5400. I believe it'll be worth it to do that many encounters. 2400 encounters. Let me get a quick sip of kombucha. Kavita, if you ever want to sponsor me, I drink your products religiously. I don't actually, but I mean, a kombucha after like an absolutely horrific night of drinking goes so hard. It's just good for you, man. That's why the bottles are like $4 a pop. The stuff's just good for you. We're gonna pass 309,000 today. That'll be fun. $41,000 encounters in 2 weeks. That's how we'd have to do it. Alright, I'm gonna have to come up with a plan for the rest of the month. I'm gonna be able to meet that goal. 15,000 a week is already hard enough. I don't know if that's gonna be... I don't know if 350k is gonna be doable. We're gonna try though. We're gonna give it a good, honest try. If it means we gotta do super long streams or something like that, by all means, we'll pull it off. I don't know. I'll challenge myself, see if we can pull it off. I would like to. One of those G's is going to be shiny eventually. I just know it. Qs on Diamond and Pearl, double E's on Hard Gold and Soul Silver. And Fire Red and Leaf Green decided to not, even though they have the best odds at matching letters. Back-to-back Qs on Pearl. We got an ad starting soon. Oh crap, I should have ran an ad while I was like away cooking rice. Damn. I gotta get better at that. Double Y's on Diamond and Pearl. Officially above 309,000. Which means I need to do another 1,000 at some point before I start to calculate how many I need to do. A wild hippopotamus. Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. We're gonna find out. Well, I have it, so... I honestly did not think I had that. I do like that you can get a shiny charm in the PCG. It gives you something to work towards, which I think is cool. Because the battling's fun, the catching, the items, just the whole like mechanic of it is fun. But the shiny charm is always the thing that's like, ah, yes, I have something to work towards long term. 100 soon. That'll give us a better estimate of how... We're going to finish a little bit past 7:30. That's what it's looking like. But folks, it has been a great stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out, even though we only have been hunting for... It was back-to-back short streams, yesterday and today. So I appreciate y'all being cool with these little ditties. These little gigs, these little streams we're putting together. I will not be streaming Unknowns tomorrow. I will be on Chopin's channel. We're going to be playing the Outer Wilds DLC. So that'll be going on tomorrow. I'm going to be posting the Go Live link in my channel for Chopin's stream. So you'll get a link there. Also, just go ahead and follow Chopin if you want to get a live notification for when he does go live. So that's going to be going on tomorrow. As of now, no shiny hunting, no stream on Sunday. I'm also down to just get like 1,000 more in. Less than 1,000. Literally, it's going to end up being like 900 or something. I think I want to get to 310,000 because it's going to make planning for 40k a lot easier rather than 41k. Because I got to find a way to get 40,000 encounters in 2 weeks. Which, God, we'll see how that goes. And I could just say, we're not going to hit 350k, that's fine. I want to challenge myself. I want to see if I can actually do it. If I don't end up doing it, it's not a big deal, but like, I don't know. If I go into the summer feeling like I did everything I could to find and finish this challenge, I will have no regrets taking the time off that I will be taking off. So we're planning on being live the 14th, Monday. We will be live Monday night. No stream Tuesday and no stream Wednesday. I'm working both of those days. It's going to put a really big wrench into the whole, like, complete 40,000 encounters in 2 weeks thing. But I literally just can't miss those days. So, no streams Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll likely be back during the day on Thursday. And then probably the same situation on Friday as well. I'm going to try to be up earlier to stream on those days too. But no stream Saturday next week. I will be at a wedding. So just literally cannot stream that day. And then hoping to be back Sunday, honestly. I don't know. I got to take a look at my schedule again. But sometime this weekend, I'm hoping to post like a full schedule, so you'll get a really good estimate for the official days and the official start times for the streams this week. Yeah, I'm proud of the pace that we've been operating at, even though we are still like slightly behind the pace that I would like to be at for this challenge. The fact that we are going to be getting like 75,000 encounters over the course of like a month and a half is still super impressive. So I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of everybody who's been joining along for this ride here as we try to finish up this challenge before the start of the summer. Odds of us finishing it before the start of the summer is not likely, but as Lancet says, it only takes one encounter. All it takes is one encounter. We're on our last 24 encounters. So, again, appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I will see you all again tomorrow night for Chopin's stream. And then I will see y'all on Monday. Alright, last 6 coming up. Last chance to get a shiny before the end of the week. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Q, M, Z, L, F, Y. No shinies. But we got 5,400 and we did it a little after 7:30. Exactly what I was planning. Folks. I forgot about these. I will live them up. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This has been a fun one. Glad we got some quick encounters in. Got us to 5,400 on the phase. A little under 15,000 for the week, but the plan was to get as close as we could to that. We're going to try to make up for it in these next couple weeks. Never let the flame of the camel die out. Don't let the flame of the camel die out. Alright, thank you so much, folks. This has been a blast. I'm going to go ahead and see who is online right now. Let's see. Mystic Fates is doing the Impidimp hunt for the Shiny Badge quest. We raided Reach yesterday, so we're not going to raid them today. Oh, here we go. Please tell me Detective Mocha's Wi-Fi is working. Okay, it looks like Detective Mocha's stream is working. I think we're gonna try to raid them then. So everybody gear up. Let me get to the raid button. It's literally a cow. Good stream done. Thank you, Sly Weasel. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for spending your mod hours here. Okay, Detective Mocha. We're going to Detective Mocha's channel, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. The raid launch has begun, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow on Chopin's stream. I'll see y'all there. Peace.